Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to day number 9 of the 13 days of Halloween crafting. I'm learning a lot doing these, I say quick crafts. So I don't have a lot of crafting time during the week, but I've been making an effort to do something on my 30-minute lunch break and when I get off work. I fit it between my house chores. So what I'm learning is just because you saw a video months ago on how to make something, you need to watch that video again before you set out just to make the project, because these did not turn out the way I wanted them to. So I wanted to make the really cute candy embellishments, you guys. And as you can see, they are falling apart. So I have some mending to do in order to make these better, but we're already here. We're gonna go with it because I firmly believe in showing your fails as often as you show your projects that turn out great and wonderful. I know that Bona has done, there are probably tons of tutorials out there, you guys, honestly. But Bona is one that I do recall seeing, and I should have looked at it again before I started doing these on my own, because my headspace was that I wanted these just to be shaker embellishments. I didn't necessarily, obviously my partners can do what they want to with them, but my point was to make it a full-size embellishment. So I cut my acetate down to 6. I scored it simply at 3, and then I thought, you know, since I don't have a sewing machine, I'm just going to hot glue these. Well, hot glue literally just sticks your acetate together. It doesn't bond. So that's failure number 1. Number 2, after you build all of this up, you can't take your cute scissors to it, and you cannot make your crimp lines in this with a bone folder because you've got too much gunk here. I mean, there's hot glue there. You can't crease through that. So then you've got a seam here at the top that I closed with hot glue again. So these, you know, in Bona's tutorial, she scored it in such a way that it had a seam in the back, and she closed it with double-sided tape because what her projects were just like embellishments. So it was meant for that to be open. Again, I didn't necessarily mean for these to be opened. I just wanted them to be a cute embellishment. So I failed in my measurements. I failed in my closure. I failed in my materials, basically. So this one was actually one of my favorites that popped open, but I will fix this, try to come up with a different method, I guess, in the future. Like, I'm gonna make these work because, you know, I've already put a good bit of work into it. So I'm going to make these work. I really hate to have to take my sewing needle out and try to hand sew these because I suck at hand sewing. But yeah, so next time I do these, and this one you also have to be mindful, I put little ephemera pieces inside them, and this one I did backwards. So that's another fail. So again, I'm not incredibly happy with these. I think that I feel like I could have done a much better job. Now, on the upside, if I can correct this issue so that it doesn't fall apart on my swap partners, they could, minus this one because it's backwards, I won't send this, but if I can amend this issue, the closure issue, then they could use these as bag toppers. Just put another piece of cardstock here, and they could use it as a bag topper. So, kind of like that. Excuse my Distress ink there on the back, but they could use them as a bag topper. I don't know. Again, so day number 9 looks to be a fail to me. Not incredibly happy with it, but you know what? I tried, and that's the biggest thing. You know, you don't. I am the number one person to throw something away, and while I wanted to throw every one of these away, I was like, you know what? I still put time and effort into it, and people need to see the craft fails sometimes just as much as they need to see the wins, because you know I'm not alone. Everybody has the fails. Everybody does trial and error. So, and I'm not above showing it. And I'm certainly not above some advice. How can I do this better? If any of you have had a really successful trip with these little candies, let me know. What did you do different that I could do different next time? So this is washi tape on the end. I have seen them done with cardstock paper. Is that the key? Is that one of the keys? Is sewing really the only answer? Is that the issue? You know, would E6000 work to close these? I use E6000 on my pocket letters, so I did think about that. But, yeah, so that's day number 9. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was all over the place because I was super frustrated with these. But I hope you can understand the struggle, and, you know, I did still put time into these. So, like I said, if you have any input, please put it down in the description box. I'd love to hear everybody's thoughts. And, do you like this size? I mean, is this, and be honest, you guys, is this too big? You know? Is this too big for an embellishment? Would you use it as a bag topper instead? Like, tell me. Let me know. Alright, you guys. Day number 9 was a fail, but that's okay, because we're going to get closer and closer to the weekend, and that's all I'm doing this weekend is crafting. So, forgive the fail, and we'll get it together for the next video. Alright, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video besides my ranting. It's a little bit longer than I wanted, but it is what it is. I will see you guys in the next one. Much love.